Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna check out top 3 best gaming keyboards. Starting at number 3, Razer BlackWidow. This is a full-size keyboard with 110 keys, inclusive of the number keys. When you consider the size, it feels pretty compact and not too large, even with all those keys. It also looks rather dense, but I attribute that to the color, matte black. The dense look isn't necessarily a bad thing, since gaming keyboards have a tendency to take up space. I like the fact that the BlackWidow is more considerate of my desktop real estate. That said, there are some design quirks that make this keyboard a characteristic Razer product. It has K-slopes on the bottom to give your wrists room. There is a lit logo right in the middle of the slopes. The rear feet also have 2 sizes, so you can choose which slope you want. On the bottom there is cable management built into the keyboard, so you can hide away the braided cable. All this makes for a clean look. Now, I didn't like the fact that there aren't any dedicated macro keys, and I felt that was a big thing to miss in a keyboard this pricey. However, on the plus side, the Synapse software does allow you to customize nearly all the keys. It also has Hypershift, which allows you to customize secondary hotkeys. It also lets you create profiles and store them on the keyboard for any number of games you play. This includes key mapping as well as lighting schemes. You can store a maximum of 5 profiles on the gaming keyboard and more on the PC's memory. Something else I was sad to miss on the BlackWidow were the dedicated media keys. I have grown used to media keys and volume rollers, and so not seeing one sort of left me with an empty feeling. This keyboard also doesn't have a USB pass-through, which means you can't connect your mouse to the keyboard, but will have to do it directly on the PC. You'll have to watch to make sure the mouse has enough slack when you're trying to play from a distance. Check out the description for more information and latest price. Coming at number 2. Corsair K63 Wireless. The Corsair K63 Wireless is based off of its identical wired predecessor, so the design is pretty much the same as well. In fact, if you've seen other Corsair keyboards, then the design on this one shouldn't surprise you. The keycaps float gracefully atop a powerful blue backlight. I like this feature and I love the fact that Corsair kept it in their wireless keyboard. Many manufacturers will not maintain the backlighting system in their wireless keyboards. The usual excuse is that it drains battery power. I think they're just being mean most of the time. All things considered, I think the lapboard is just a plastic holder for peripherals with a comfortable underside. That doesn't justify the price point. At the very least they could have added a USB hub and an internal battery to justify the lapboard's price. The K63 Wireless uses Cherry MX Red switches. I have bashed them before, but I will give them credit where it's due. They are linearly actuated, consistent, and have only 4mm of travel, not to mention the keystroke is inaudible, which can often be a good thing. It's a great keyboard for gaming, but I wouldn't use it for typing or much else. Check out the description for more information and latest price. And number 1 of this list, Corsair K95 RGB Platinum. The Corsair K95 RGB Platinum shares much of the same design and aluminum build as its predecessor, the K70, though there are some interesting enhancements. The greatest difference between the two is that the K95 has fewer macro keys at just 6, which makes it much narrower than its predecessors. Now, some may not be happy at the reduced number of macro keys, but I thought this was an improvement since it means the keys are easier to reach this time round. Also, even though the macro keys have been reduced, the keyboard comes with 8 MB of inbuilt memory that allows users to program a maximum of 3 sets of macros. That way you can take the keyboard with you wherever you go and still use whatever keystrokes make you most comfortable. There are 2 cable channels on the underside of the keyboard arranged in an X for the headset wire and anything you would normally plug into the USB pass-through. This is to get them out of the way, so you don't have too many cables in sight. When it comes to speed, the K95 RGB Platinum is much like its predecessor, the K70. The switches are Cherry Linear MX speed switches and are highly responsive, actuating with 1.2mm and 45 grams force. This means you don't have to apply too much pressure to activate the switches, and they tend to bottom out really fast. It's great for games, where you need to have instant reflexes and act really fast. I wouldn't recommend this keyboard if you're looking for something to do a lot of typing on, but then again it was made for gaming, not typing. I have included this product links in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and share with your friends.